want to start this today.
All right, ladies and gentlemen,
Most of it only be
let's do the SWA1 practice for enterprise networks.
Most should be out of 80.
I think we'll just have to score 80% on this test.
So you just navigate to week 6, and then you're going to be able to find the practice activity right there.
Right, so
300? Switch camera.
entering
Alrighty.
Sort of fun.
Okay.
Sit there.
Alright guys, let's go. Have you downloaded the activity already?
You screen recording?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, let's go. So you download the activity? Let's get to it.
So can I just watch?
Now, just to be clear, the assessment itself
Will be slightly different.
is not gonna be the same.
It'll be slightly different.
It will be slightly different.
I'm assuming they're all
You
just.
don't know what difference that is.
I bet I do.
There's a surprise element to it.
It'll be
There
switched.
is a surprise element to it. So it could be that maybe, just saying maybe, this is a hypothesis, right? Just saying maybe I'm gonna decide to put a link here and connect these two routers to each other, and then just to make it a little bit different. But
Really wrong with how that
you
works.
don't know if I'm gonna be doing that or not doing it. You know.
We're connected and what happens is basically the same.
So maybe I'll do it, maybe I'm not gonna do it. Depends on how I feel like. So this is the purpose, all right? We're gonna configure this whole entire topology. This assessment is inevitable. Okay? So we're gonna do it. So we basically have to configure all the IP addresses in the entire company's network. So we have to configure this entire local area network, this entire local area network, this entire local area network here. This is pretty much pre-configured, so you can do a test. And then you basically have to configure the routers as well, and configure OSPF on those routers so that they can talk to each other and exchange the local area networks that they're connected to. And then at the end, you will have full connectivity from here to there, here to there, here to there, here to the internet. So there is a website on the internet, www.mcu.com, that I set it up for you. Once you configure everything, you have to be able to go to the web browser of each computer and access that website. Is that clear? That's the objective.
Just to be clear, that's like going into the desktop, clicking the web browser, and then going www.mcu.com.
Yes. And that's going to open the web.
It will
Easter
work.
egg. No Easter egg.
It will work if we configured it correctly.
Yes. If you have done any mess up, it's not going to work. You won't be able to access the website.
And that's how we know if we pass the assessment.
No.
What the fuck?
The completion says
The
100.
completion has to be 100%.
Yeah.
There's a completion right there.
So if it doesn't work and it still says 100%, we're good.
Yeah.
What?
It doesn't work and it still says 100%.
No, you still fail.
What do you mean we failed?
Yes. The only thing I'm going to check is I'm going to open it.
There's two
I'm going
prerequisites.
to open your submission. And if it says anything else rather than 100, it's an instant fail.
It has to be 100 and we have to be able to connect to the
To
web.
connect to the website.
So what if we can't? connect to the website, but we still have 100.
That sounds like a fail to me.
Oh my fucking god.
Yes.
I'm
sounds
so
like-
confused.
Yes. Let's do it, alright?
Yes.
And I'm gonna prove to you that this is not rocket science, okay?
With this glass leak.
So check it out. This assessment covers the following topics. Basic router and switch configuration, OSPF V2 and V3. I didn't learn V3. No worries, mate. I'm giving you the step-by-step how to configure V3.
Yay.
You need to configure ACLs. You need to configure NET. And you also need to make sure the client machines have the correct network adapter. Okay? You understand what that means? So let's get to it. You have some background story. You have been hired as a gateway network engineer for Stark Industries. Ooh, sounds fancy, huh? So you're going to be working for them. They hired a network designer. So the network designer has already designed the network as it is right here. Usually that person is the network architect. Get paid the big bucks, give you the design, and you have to implement it. So your first step is to inspect the network. So you need to make sure you have the network set up according to the topology. You see here the topology? Router 1, interface serial 010. It has to be connected to interface serial 010 of router 3. They are part of the same network. 10.1.1, 10.1.2. This is going to be 10.1.1, 10.1.2. Okay. The other connection is 10.2.2.1, 10.2.2.2, which is basically this and that. Right? And then you have the local area networks on each one of those. Okay. The gateway IP address, which is the IP address of the router connected to the local area network, is 254. So this is 192.168.1.254, 192.168.1.2.254, 3.254. I gave some very easy IP addresses, mate. Okay. Site 1 is .1 dot something. Site 2 is .2 dot something. Site 3 is .3 dot something. Very easy to remember.
It's gonna be like that in the actual thing?
Maybe not. Who knows? You know, I might be doing something to surprise you. I like to surprise people. Do you like a surprise, Frodo? I'm gonna work very hard so you have many surprises.
Is it actually you editing the test?
Yeah. I designed this.
Cool.
I designed the assessment.
So is it pre-edited or are you just saying?
No. This was nothing. It didn't exist at all. I created it.
Okay.
This is my own creative work. It's nice, huh?
It's so terrible. Why are you like this?
I love this stuff, man. Come on, what do you mean?
Torturing students?
It's not that bad of a
You
tool.
didn't even say no.
Let's go. So, check it out. Step number 1A. Configure all device host names according to the table in the network topology. How do you configure the host name on the devices?
Enable/hostname.
Host name.
Just hostname and then space.
Go to the go for configuration
So
and
check it out. The table doesn't have switches
It's like 20%.
host name. Let's configure all the host names everywhere. Okay? I'm gonna start with router 1. How do I do this?
I don't know, sir. I'm not experienced enough for this.
Yeah, like enable conf t host name R1. Done. And then I'll do the same for router 2. I like to keep them all open. Router 2. Enable conf t host name router 2. R2. Router 3. Enable conf t host name router 3. Check it out, mate. You are at 1% complete.
Oh,
So you are not saving it, right?
No, not yet. You can save it as you do it, but it's up to you. Alrighty. Configure all device host names according to the table in the network topology. Configure all v4 addresses according to the table, all v6 addresses according to the table.
Forget how to configure a v6 address in a router.
We're gonna do it, mate, no worries.
Oh, fuck, okay.
So let's do router 1 first.
Pretty sure it's the same way, right? Just with the instead of the subnet.
IP address
Router 1. Interface, so we do one by one.
interface.
S010, IP address 10.1.1.1, 255, 255, 255, 252.
It's gonna be 2.
Done.
Dot.
Then you need a no shut. Yeah. You also need the v6 address. How do you do a v6 address?
IPv6.
IPv6 address, and then 2001 DB8 card column 1 /64. You also need to configure the link local. How do you configure the link local?
Putting local at the end.
IPv6 address, FE80 column 1, link local. Done. Man, I'm already at 5%. Look at that.
It's gonna be like 25%. You have to do this for like 3 different
Never
routers.
been that easier, yeah? Exit the other interface now. Gigabit 00. Interface gig 000. It says DHCP is assigned by ISP. How do you do that?
IP
Come on, mates. We did this last week.
IPADD.
IP address, DHCP. Done. Exit. The other interface. Interface gig 001. IP address 192.168.1.254, 255, 255, 255.0. And then you need the v6 addresses. IPv6 address 2001 DB8 AAAA column 1 /64. And then you need the link local IPv6 address FE80 column 1 link local. Are you guys following?
You need the
Yes,
local
of
to shut down the interface.
Got lost
And
now.
then you need a no shut. Hey, look at that already.
Is that 8?
Yes.
See, I'm blind.
8. Cool. We're done. Move to the next one. What's the next one?
Wait, please, we are behind.
Take it off.
IP address is 192.
You see the IPv6 address. It says
Router 2. The same exact process. Yeah? Interface S011. By the way, you can use the tab. And you can use the question mark if you don't remember. What's the IP here?
10 to 12.
Yeah?
It's really hard to see.
V6.
and everything.
DB8, AAAA.
Borderline and disability.
Now, ACAE, column 2 /64. What's the link local? FE80, column 10.
Always start with FE80. Or is that like a private?
They're done. Next interface.
I haven't looked enough.
By the way, when you go from one interface to another, you don't need the exit. Okay? Remember this. For you to go from one interface to another, you don't need to do exit. This is gonna save you time. Just do interface, geek 001, IP address 192.168.2.254, 255, 255, 250, IPv6 address 2001, DB8, BBBB, column 1 /64,
And have to give the no shot as well
address. Yes.
in every interface.
This would be
Yeah.
really straightforward if we had.
IPv6 address of the other one. FE80. Column.
It's not the week.
10. Link local.
Tuesday, Monday.
No shot.
Wednesday. I'll probably be
Is that clear?
on the weekend.
I forgot to do a no shot in the serial, so I'll just go back quickly. No shot.
Let's come in.
It's come in.
Done. 16%, mates. Is that good? 16%. Move on, next one. Round of 3.
Seal, bro.
Oh man, I did the configure.
I need to learn how to golf pattern on that one.
Yeah, that's it. Router 2 is good. Router 3.
Yeah, actually.
Interface 010.
That I am gold.
IP address 10112.
Disappointment.
Come on, guys, help me out here.
Sorry, sir, I don't know anything about this topic.
BB8. Lie, mate.
Also, were you explaining like the time saving thing with the interfaces? You can just switch if you type the interface instead of exiting?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we know that.
So IPv6 address, there you go. IPv6 link local. So for the serial interface, that's gonna be 2. Oops. Forgot the address, yeah?
That's 4.
No shot. And now you move on to geek 001.
19%? I can't fucking see.
IP address 192.168.3.254, 255, 255. IPv6 address.
What? The one down there.
64. IPv6 address. IP80.
Send it off to
10.
manufacturers in.
Local. No shut. Interface 011. IP address 10.2.2.1.
So is most of this assessment just configuring IPs?
No.
What do you mean no?
No, mate. What do you mean? There's heaps of stuff after you do this.
The OSPF configure it. Fuck. Is that what we did last week?
Check it out. I'm done with all the IP addresses on the routers.
Incredible.
Look at my percentage.
We're on the way down.
24.5. Configure all v6 and v4 addresses provided in the table, which is basically for the routers. All hosts should be configured with static v4 of .1 and the default gateway configured accordingly. So I need to configure PC0's IP, PC1's IP, and the server IP. So what's going to be the IP address of PC0?
0 R1.
6811.
What's the subnet mask?
255,
255,
What's the gateway?
255, 192.168.1.254.
Gateway 10.
No, it's 1.254.
Yeah, it's 255.
What's the DNS?
It's the one displayed over there.
I'm giving you the DNS. Check it out. It's a public DNS.
209.101.
Why am I giving you a DNS? So that you can open the www.mcu.com. That's why I'm giving you the DNS. So 209.101.102.1. Done. Look at the percentage, mate.
6%.
Now, how is 6%? All host devices should generate their own IPv6. How do I do that?
Go to automatic or something?
You just need to click automatic v6.
How many?
That was 2%.
Well, I'm not very
Sorry, what is that?
It like does 2.
All the hosts need to have an IPv6 automatic. Automatic IPv6.
You have to remember.
So you just need to go to V6 config and you need to type it in automatic.
Steps to get.
Then it will.
Click on automatic. All right, let's move on to the other ones. PC1, what's the IP address of PC1?
6A.
2.1. So they mask the same gateway. What's the gateway, mate, for PC1?
192.168.2.254.
What's the DNS?
It is a
291.102.1. V6, automatic.
Is DNS going to be the same for every PC?
I don't know if you noticed, but I'm not getting a V6.
It will take time.
No.
No, something's wrong.
I should get a V6 here straight away.
Should you? It does take some time.
No, yeah, but it's not because of that I'm not getting a V6. It's because my router at the moment is not sending a router advertisement, RA. Remember, when you have IPv6 automatic, you need to have a router advertisement. Because the router needs to tell the device what's the network. You remember how to enable.
Unicast routing. Unicast routing.
No,
IPv6 unicast.
IPv6 unicast routing. So you need to go into each router and you need to type in IPv6.
Unicast cipher.
This will basically enable IPv6 unicast routing. It will enable the router to send route advertisements. I did this for router 1. Look at PC0. Boom. Ooh. Come on, mate, say it. I'm sensational, am I? Am I not? Am I not? Come on, Zach.
You're going to get 100%?
Hey, trust me, this stuff impresses the ladies.
No, it doesn't.
It does, it does.
Yo,
It
you
does,
know
it
what?
does, man. It
Hysterical.
does. If you know you're doing this stuff, impresses the ladies. Alright, now have a look at this. Automatic, all works for PC1. PC0, sorry. PC1, we need to go router 2. IPv6, unicast routing. Go to PC1, look at the V6. It's got a V6 now. Pretty awesome. Okay. How about the server? We need to do it for router 3. IPv6.
So, you haven't configured the server yet.
Unicast routing. And we need to configure the server as well.
It's going to be the same way. Just find it.
Pretty much the same way. Alright. Config. What's the IP address of the server?
I can't see it.
Oh, now who's
Can
blind?
you move the server? See the
Yeah.
192.
Pretty sure that's 3.
192.168.
Is it the blue on the side?
192.168.3.254.
Well, you see the LAN there, and you can see the independent. 3.1.
IP address. Okay.
No, actually, in fact, I can't see.
Gateway will run
254 and DNS.
192.168.
109, 209, 101, 102, and 1.
Look at the percentage, mates. We're getting there. Automatic V6,
This has just been configuration.
43%. What else? Now we're gonna get to the fun part.
I'm lost.
How?
You're lost? What do you mean?
Not
Because
fast
I
enough.
made an error somewhere and yes.
Don't worry, do it later. I'm recording it. Pay attention, it's better.
Sure.
Write down. IPv6 unicast routing, mate. If you don't do it, you're not gonna complete the assessment.
That dash always kills me, sir. Every single time.
Question mark? Tab.
That's true. I forget about the question mark.
Do IPv6 space uni and then tab. Now check it out.
Assessments in E12.
Configure OSPF v2 process ID according to the given table. Router 1 needs to have router ID 1.1.1.1. Router 2 needs to have router ID 2.2.2. Router 3, router ID 3.3.3.3. all the V4 interfaces need to be advertised. All the V6 needs to be advertised. And you need to configure the local area network interface as passive. How do we do that?
We go into the interface.
Go to router 1, for example, yeah? How do I do that?
Go to the interface, G001.
Router OSPF 1. Router ID. What's the route ID for router 1?
1.1.1.1.
And then what do I do next?
Maybe you shut it up on the screens.
I don't want to log into like skills for all of this.
That's router ID.
My password is unbelievably long.
And after that was
Network.
You see my password?
What's the two network? What are the networks in router 1 I need to advertise?
So
You just need to advertise all the networks so you can do any.
now 192 will be passive. So 10.
10.1.1.0 0
0,
3 area.
area 1. No, area 0.
What's the other one I need to advertise? 192
168.
1.25 1.0 is the network.
0.255.
Area
0.
Do I need to do the DHCP one? I'm not gonna do it now.
We'll do it later for some
We'll do
reason.
it later. Okay. Now let's do the same for router 2 and router 3. I'll go router 2. What are the two networks of router 2 I need to advertise?
10
So
dot.
It's the same process, yeah? Router,
G001
OSPF 1.
001 should be passive, right?
Needs to know all this.
Yes. Good reminder. Let's go back to router 1. How do I make G001 on router 1 passive?
Fact.
Command.
Passive interface.
Inside the OSPF config? Passive interface.
It's like you've been fucking lobotomy.
What should be the passive?
G001.
0. It's done.
Got the same thing.
Move on to router 2. How do I do it? Router ID. What should be the router ID for router 2?
2.2.2.2.
Do you see how I like you, mate? I give you easy stuff. What's the network?
Network is 10.2.2.2.
10.2.0.
10.2.2.0.
And
Which is that one in there, yeah?
0.0.3. 0.0.3.
And
Area 0.
what's the other network?
192.168.2.0 and 0.0.255. Area 0.
By the way, you don't need to type area 0. You can do this.
0.
Much quicker. If you type just like my grandma, you can do that. If you type just like my grandma, you don't need to type network, blah, blah, blah. You can do this.
To be fair, I did learn just this session that you type ADD instead of address for IP address.
Yes, there you go.
No, it's totally within reason. You don't learn
You
all
can
this.
simplify. Of course, you don't need to type the whole address. The whole
I mean, I have been until now, but now I know I don't need to.
Exactly.
Next is your interface passive
passive.
interface.
By the way, you don't need to put passive interface. You can literally do this.
Pass.
Wow, I can't believe you guys didn't even know that one.
How do you know that it will be correct? So if it doesn't come up with any error, that means it's.
Yes. So, for example,
Fuck.
Accepted it.
but that's because here inside this config, It's the only command that starts with PA. It's unique. Nothing else starts with PA, and then you can abbreviate.
So basically, you can abbreviate till it's unique.
Yes.
So
And look at that list. So you could do this. And it takes it, mate.
or just net the
Doesn't
network.
they say like at least have to use 3 words,
Look at it. The network
letters?
is the minimum you can go is net.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Because there is another one called neighbor. So,
I won't be able to distinguish it.
yeah. All right, that's done, yeah? For router 2, how about router 3?
Such a devious game.
Router, OSPF, 1,
Maybe ID.
router,
ID.
ID, or if you're lazy, you can abbreviate crazy, mate, yeah? If you're a slow typer, just like my grandma, you can abbreviate things.
But that's also if you know what comes after those commands.
Yes. It needs practice.
A lot of
Now, how about the networks?
Network is
Net?
10.1.1.0 and 0003
Or just
0
that, yeah?
and then net
268.3.0. Done? And the other one?
no, we missed it.
No, it didn't waste it. I just kept typing and then enter. You don't waste it.
Okay.
You still take it. 10.2.2.2.0.
000.3 is
Done.
0.
Do the passive.
Passive.
Oh, yeah.
Passive interface is G01.
65, mate. 65. Hang in there. We're finishing. OSPF should be done. The best way that you can check if your OSPF is good is by going to router 3 and making sure you have how many neighbors?
2.
So go to router 3 and show IP OSPF neighbors. How many neighbors do you have in there?
7. I don't know.
Something dodgy.
No, only one.
Maybe 1 1.
We have not the 2 in there yet.
1.
So you just have one. Where is the 2?
You did something wrong in 2. Or did we not configure it rightly in there?
Let's review the IPs.
You didn't write router ID, you just write router. Is that the reason?
No, it doesn't matter. Look at that. Look at the IP addresses. Look at that. That's the reason why this is not working, is it?
Because it's still shut. Still shut.
Administratively down to down. You explained that day yesterday. If it is
No shut.
No shut
You
happened.
need to go there, interface serial 011, and
No shut.
do a very difficult command.
No
So I don't know if I can handle this.
No shutdown.
Or no shut. Come on.
Boom. Done.
Now check
It
again.
will take a few seconds for the OSPF neighborship to come up.
Do
There you go. Now you can check.
I can do this on my Mac.
2. Do you have 2 neighbors now?
yes.
Now my packet tracer.
Is that good?
Clear out this stuff.
Stateful.
Questions?
The keyboard is enough.
All right. Move on. So we did the first config. Create a static route to the internet and advertise it. There is only one router with an internet connection.
Which
Which
is
router is that?
One.
So I need to create a static route. Of course you remember how to create a static route, don't you?
No, sir,
If you don't, shame on you, man. Goodness, who was your routing and switching teacher? I'm gonna kick his butt right now. I'm gonna challenge him for a street fight.
If it's her,
It's over.
if it's her, then if it's a her, then
So what if it's you?
If it was me, then I'm.
Beat yourself up?
Alright. Router 1. How do you create the static route to the internet? By the way, is the internet link up?
Freak.
No,
Is the internet link up on router 1?
doesn't look like.
Doesn't look like it's red, yeah? Very likely because I forgot the no shut. Int serial. Oh, that's a gig, is it? No, serial.
Yeah, 0, 1, 0.
010.
Sir, please move the command box away from the camera.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, just wanted to note that because you were.
Done.
Thank you.
Hey, that link's still dodgy. That's not the ISP link. The ISP link is gig 000.
Oh.
It's G000.
Oh, yes, S is at this side.
No shot. Boom. Done. Link is up. Check if you have the IP address from the ISP.
I think they all gave up and they're just.
You don't have it yet. Should take a few minutes. I'm just gonna keep checking.
So you can time skip down the bottom left.
Or you can just, yeah.
So which command is this? Show IP? Show IP interface?
There you go. It worked. Show IP interface brief. See that now I have an IP address from the ISP?
09.
That's
Yep.
because I configured that for you so you can have the ISP experience.
Thank you so much.
And now we'll be able to.
So you already configured the ISP IP address, right?
The ISP router.
Okay.
So you just need to configure the interface and you will get an IP from the ISP. Now, you need the static route. How do you do the static route? To the internet. The default route.
IP route,
IP route
port 0,
0000
another port 0.
0000.
Then you do the interface G000.
We're gonna do based on exit interface
G0000.
G00.
according to the instructions. G
00000.
done. You're now at 66%. You also need one for V6. IPv6 route. How do you do it for V6?
FP
Column
/0.
/0. Exit interface.
Same G000.
It's gonna give you an error. No, it's not. Okay.
Oh, we have to do it for IPv6 as well.
It's gonna give you an error. That's it. Done. So we got two static routes, one V4, one V6. How can you check that?
Show IP.
Do show IP route if you're in the global config. Look at it right there. Why does he have an asterisk? Why does he have an S?
Candidate default. It's the default one.
That's static.
Static. Why does he have an asterisk?
Because of default.
Default. If it doesn't match anything here, it will send to the internet. That's what this means, yeah? Cool. Now, I need to send this default route to the other OSPF routes. How do I do that?
We'll mention over there.
Go back to OSPF, router
You
OSPF.
gotta go to OSPF, router OSPF1, and there is a special command for doing that. And if you don't remember, you will fail. What's the command?
I wasn't listening.
Default information originate. This is basically telling this router, I have a default route. Tell the other routers that I have a default route. Done.
Information originate.
Now, if you go to any of the other routers and you show IP route, what do you find there? What do you find there, Julian?
At the bottom,
OE.
OE2.
O means
Why
other.
do we have an O?
OSPF.
Why do you have an asterisk?
Default.
Default. Why do you have E?
E is for
External. Because it's an external. It's outside of OSPF. But it was injected in OSPF. Is that clear?
Where is E? E is EGP. E2. E2, where is E2? OSPF external type. Yep. Got it. Got it. I was checking with the description on the top.
All done. Next step. All the routers should be in a single OSPF. So now you need to configure OSPF version 3 for the V6 because right now the V6 is not working. Okay? Your supervisor is aware that you have never configured OSPF v3, so he has provided you the example configuration.
Are we actually going to get that in the test?
Yes.
Okay.
Make sure US6 routing.
What if you're lying to us? What if that's the twist?
I'll give you. Alright? So, you never done OSPF v3, but that's how you do it. First, you need to make sure that unicast routing is enabled. Is it enabled already?
Yes, because we did it for a different.
Second, you need to do IPv6 router OSPF. 1. And then
Area.
there is no network command. Remember this. There is no network command.
Why?
And you just need to go to the interfaces and type IPv6 OSPF1 area 0. Okay? Alright? That's it. And look at the observation here. If necessary, the passive interface command is the same as OSPF v2. So we're going to do that too. Alright? On router 1, how do I do that?
So you don't pick automatically from OSPF2, the passive interface?
No. So we go router 1.
The config.
Let's do it. IPv6 router OSPF1. What else do you need to do?
We are going into the interface now.
No, IPv6.
No.
We are, yeah, you're right.
We have to go
You
G0.
set up the router ID again.
Oh, so we have to do a new one. No.
This is router 1, so 111. Remember, you need to set the router ID again. Because OSPF v2 and OSPF v3, they are different protocols. One is for v4, one is for v6. You need to configure router ID again. If you forget, you will fail.
You clear the process.
No.
Also, can we check the check results like during the test, or is that prohibited?
Right.
It's a genuine question.
You want to have the capability to check the test results during the test.
I mean, it's happened before.
Are you kidding me?
Reasonable.
Yes, I allow people to do that. Passive
That's a reasonable question.
interface gig 00
I don't think you can block it.
1. Now you just need to enable on the interfaces.
IPv6.
So you need to go interface. On router 1, you need to enable on gig 001 and serial 010. You can do both at the same time.
And by entering
Interface range.
Int range serial 010 gig 001. No, you can't.
No.
Because there are different types. So you have to do one by one, sorry. On router 3, you can do both serials at the same time if you want. What do I do here?
IPv6 OSPF1 area 0.
Done. Interface gig
0.
done. Do the same for router 3. For router 3, I'm going to enable both serial at the same time.
Sorry, Rob, just to revise. Passive interface, we still have to enable OSPF. For the passive.
Yes. Because remember, when you set an interface as passive, you're just preventing it from sending hello messages.
Okay.
But you still need to advertise the network of that interface. That's why you still need to enable OSPF on that interface, even though that interface is passive. Alright? On router 3, interface range 010 and
No, I need to type out the command.
011.
Type out the commands on Notepad, copy and paste them.
It's not, the interface range is not working.
Save that as a. Hyphen 1.
Doesn't matter, do one by one. 010 and
I know what you mean.
IPv6. Wait, we forgot to do IPv6 here, mate. IPv6 router OSPF1. What's the router ID here on router 3?
3333.
What's the passive interface?
G0.
Now, what's the interfaces? I'll do the serial one first. IPv6. Done.
Area 0.
Look at that beauty.
Neighbor ring.
Right?
Yep. And now IPv6
Interface the other one now.
1011. IPv6 OSPF1 area 0.
Now the gig. Done. Now we move on to router 2. IPv6. What's the route ID?
222.
Passive interface.
G01.
Now you need to enable on the interfaces. So I'll start with G001. IPv6 OSPF1 area 0. Go back. What's the other interface? S011.
So you don't have to do this. Basically, router ID is
93, mate, already. That's good. But if you reach this point, you failed.
How so?
You still need to do the netting and you still need to do the ACL. Alright? Now, step number 5.
Configures.
It might be a better strategy to leave this step for last. So we're gonna leave it for last. Why? Because you might break stuff. So we're gonna leave the ACL for last. Okay? We're gonna do the net first.
Oh, so I forgot. Did we need to enable OSPF on the interface connecting to the internet? Or we don't?
No.
Okay.
Is that clear? Now, configure net for IPv4. The internet service provider has only given Bruce Wayne only one public address. Even though cost is not the issue, they cannot seem to be able to assign another one to him due to limited availability. So you will need to translate everything to one public address. Create a standard ACL to identify traffic for all the lanes. Configure net so that only public address available is overloaded. Use the interface ID in the command. Configure appropriate net interfaces as inside or outside. First thing, which is the easiest one. On which router do you need to configure net?
On 1.
one.
That is obvious, isn't it? Now, router 1 has how many interfaces?
3.
Which ones are going to be IPNet inside and which ones are going to be IPNet outside?
G00.
G01 will be inside.
Inside.
The rest will be out.
The other 2 are out.
Inside.
Inside.
Why?
One only out.
Because it's the company internet. This is all private addresses.
So it's a
Oh
win.
yeah.
It's a WAN, but it's a private WAN. With private addresses.
Okay.
Everything here also needs to be translated. Because you only have one public address for the whole company. Like this? So this is IPNet inside, and IPNet.
Outside.
Let's identify the traffic that will be translated with an ACL. And I'm telling you that you need a standard ACL. Okay? Let's do it. How do I do it?
So you said ACL.
List.
Access list
Standard.
1. Standard is number one, low number, yeah? And then what's the IP?
IP was
168.
I need for all three.
10.1.
All three lanes.
No, not 10. So 192.
192.168.3.0.
IP access list 1 permit 192.168 dot.
Dot 1.0.
First one is 1.
I don't remember if I did three separate ones or if I did one single command. Let me try to remember.
If we do one, if you want to do one, then the subnet mask is 3.
I think it's separate. I think it's all separate. So we need to permit the first LAN. Yeah. And what's the subnet the wildcard mask?
0.255.
Yeah. And then I need to do the 2. And then I need to do the 3.
What do you mean by separate or connected? If it was not separated, then how you would configure this?
In one command, you can have
So
one
you
command
network
that will have all three together.
in one command.
Yeah. But I can show that later. Focus on this. So this is done. Oh yeah, this is the way we got up.
Okay.
So it's this way. You specify all three. Now, we just configured the ACL. Now configure net. How do I configure net?
IPnet. Sorry. Yes.
IPnet inside source list. What should be the list?
Inside is
1, which is the access list that you just created. And then, what else do you need?
Interface.
The interface. So what's the interface that you're going to be translating to?
That'll be G00.
G00
0.
0. And then,
Overload.
why do I need the overload?
Using the
So that all of them can be translated at the same time using PAT, port address translation. Is that it? Boom. Yes, 96. Woo!
So Robert, does that mean that the interface, the outside interface, is what will go inside the IPnet inside source command? G00 is the outside interface, right, that we configure.
Yes.
So if it's in that command, it's going to be the outside interface. The outside interface is always going inside that command. Is that correct?
in the
Inside the net command?
Yeah, correct.
Yes.
Okay.
At the end.
At the end, okay.
Now, we need to do the IPnet inside, outside on the interfaces.
So when you say source list 1, that means you mean that 3 network. Inside 3 network.
yeah, that's
Which is the access list. See this?
Yep.
List. This is the access list. And this access list has all 3 lanes. Yeah? And then check it out. We need to go to each interface. I'll do the 00 first. This is
out.
IPnet.
Outside.
Out.
How about the other ones? Int, gig,
Inside.
001. IPnet inside. How about the other one? Serial.
0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0. 0, 1, 0. Inside.
Wow. That's pretty much it for net. Okay? So net is all good. Now we need to do the ACL, which is the last thing that we have to do, and then we're just going to be testing. The server should be protected and only secure web traffic should be allowed to the server. Implement an IPv4 ACL that will allow HTTPS and ICMP only for Stark Tower and Malibu Mansion and deny any other traffic from any other destination. Requirements are as follows. The access control list should be an extended ACL called Secure Web Only. Only up to 2 permit statements are allowed to be implemented. Any other type of traffic should be blocked. apply the ACL on interface
G001,
in the correct direction.
which is
So
inside.
we have to apply here. Yeah? Now, this ACL is to allow traffic from these two local area networks to the web server. Okay? It's to allow pings as well, so ICMP and HTTPS. So these two guys can go here and send traffic here. Everything else is blocked. Only HTTPS and only web traffic. How do we do that?
Everything else is blocked in R3.
Yes. So we need to create an ACL on router 3, and we are going to apply it on this interface. Is it outbound or inbound?
It is
Outbound, because the traffic will be coming from here, hitting router 3, and then going out that way to go there. From here, go that way, going that way to go there. So it's out, gig 001. So let's do it. Router 3. We need to give the access list a name. So it has to be extended as well. So the command is a little bit different, yeah? Because for NAT, we did access list. Here we do IP access list, because it will have a name. IP access list, extended. What's the name?
secure web only.
Boom. Now we are in. Here we need to create the two statements. Permit
ICMP.
Network.
Permit outside.
Let's do the order, the sequence that the assessment tells you. So you need to allow HTTPS and ICMP, so do in sequence.
Permit HTTPS 443.
TCP.
TCP. And then I need to specify where it's coming from.
I could be wrong. It's 192.168.10.
1
Or is it 00?
1.0 or 1.254 and 2.254 because they are coming from that gateway.
No,
I'll do
it's
one
coming
of
from the
Is it TCP coming from the router or gateway, or we use the whole network?
It's gonna be the whole network.
To be honest, I don't remember.
I think the wildcard mask, the way it works, 0 or 1 would both work.
What do you do, mates? Let's give it a shot. So how about if we try this? So permit TCP coming from 192.168.0.0 from 00 dot 3.255
So you're giving a range, right?
going to the web server. What's the web server IP?
Host.
What's the web server IP?
168.3.1.
And what should be the protocol?
Equal to 4.
443. Yeah. And then we also need to permit ICMP. ICMP, the same stuff.
So why did you use 00.192.168.0.0? Is this not an IP range?
So that it will cover these all the networks, all the local area networks. It covers this, and that.
Oh, okay.
To cover all the three. That's it. Alright? ACL is done and it's got 2 entries. Now, do I need to do deny at the end?
It's an implicit deny already.
There is implicit. That's why you just need 2 permits. Any other traffic will be blocked. Apply the ACL on gig 001 in the correct direction. How do I do that?
Go into the interface,
What's the interface?
G001, and then IPNet. Out.
What do you mean IPNet? This is access list.
IP access group.
IP.
001.
IP access group. And then
Secure
I
web.
just feel like
the name of the ACL.
Secure web only.
And then
Allow.
done.
Out here.
You failed, Rob. You failed.
Wait, I'm gonna check results.
But I'll tell you why.
Check results. It says the secure web is incorrect. My ACL is incorrect.
Because in your answers you put explicit deny. I was thinking, I was trying to figure it out today.
I'll check that. 98%, that's all good. Now, let's do the test because the ACL will not affect the tests. Okay? From PC0, look what I can do. I can open the desktop. I can go web browser. And then I can type it in www.mcu.com, which is on the internet.
incredible.
Welcome to the MC.
It works. Yay! Yay! Oh, the list of Avengers movies.
I don't think that's them in order, but okay. Is it? No, there's not only 4, is there?
If I do it from the other computer, guess what happens?
Avengers, which is
We'll show again.
What?
What the fuck about Civil War?
It works. Yay! Now look at this. Look at this.
Yes, but it had to be better.
From the server.
Crap.
The server, mate, also has a website, which is an intranet website. Look at that. It's intranet.mcu.com. So from any PC, I can also access the intranet website. The intranet website is inside the internal server. Check it out. HTTP intranet.mcu.com. This is not gonna work. Does anyone know why?
Because our list.
What do I need to do to access that?
HTTPS.
It needs to be a secure connection.
Ta-da!
Oh my goodness.
For the internet website,
You
once
misspelled
we just do the IP addressing, we should be able to access it. Is that right?
Yes, yes. You don't need the ACL to access it, of course.
Oh.
We're at 98. I messed up something in the access list, so let's go back.
Yay.
Go back to router 3. I'm gonna remove the CQ web only. I'm gonna create it on a different way then.
Yeah, Rob, because the ACL, there's a few ways to do it, so we could still not get 100%, but our network would still work.
It will still work, but you're still gonna fail.
Fuck.
But the thing is, in the assessment, I'll give you more explicit ways that you have to do the ACL. Don't worry about it. Alright, let's try to fix this up, mate. So I'm gonna remove the ACL, recreate it in a different way.
What was the wrong? Like, what was the mistake?
I don't remember. Let me have a look.
I took a look this afternoon. I think he did an explicit deny.
Was that it? Only difference?
I think that was it.
Because I wasn't allowed to do this.
Let's just check the answer key because I forgot already. It's been such a long time.
I wasn't allowed to do this with a different
And file.
So basically, with I didn't end up finishing the test because I did one thing
Oh yeah.
and I was have to save.
I did a deny any at the end.
My new test. I have like an
Mm.
hour to do. I'm wondering if he'll let me somehow end up.
So if we go into the access list again and do the deny try,
Yeah. So you can just do the deny any at the end. That's it. Access list, extended, CQ web only. And then if you just do deny,
I'm still gonna ask him if it's valuable.
IP any.
Just if the website works.
Sorry, I
can
was,
you do that? Can you do that 5 minutes?
I'm so.
Absolutely.
Now check this out.
What did you do, Rob? Sorry, I was in some other.
Check this out. How much I love you guys. Once you reach 100%, you can click on check results.
And see there.
Yeah.
Really?
Fuck. I'm just gonna get 98%. I don't know how to do this.
You have my respect. If you finish in under 8 minutes.
What the fuck? Son, that was not 8 minutes. Believe it or not, that was a full hour.
So how did you fix the ACL?
It's the IP.
Deny IP any at the end.
We've gone to the access list.
I forgot that.
The line deny IP any.
Stop recording.
Deny.
Upload it.
Like everything.
We have to remind you.
Beside those two, it will deny all the others.